which is Might and Magic 4 and 5 respectively. And for the time, it was a humongous RPG. In fact, I am willing to go on record and say it is much bigger than Final Fantasy VI. When put together, anyway. Essentially, this is a flat Earth, in the literal sense. It is a gigantic flat piece of land which extends out into space. And in fact, if you try jumping out into space, it's an instant death. But there is a reason for that, and we will eventually get to it all in due time. Sorry, I had to pull back so I can get my controller for this game. I have mapped every major control for this game onto my pad. Something I did when I was playing the DOS boss, yes, DOS box emulator for the original Xbox. Yes, the Xbox had a DOS boss. There I go saying it again, DOS boss. Yes. DOS is boss, yo! Anyway. Yeah, someone made a DOS box emulator for the Xbox, and I was using it along with World of Xeen. And I got to play on a TV, the World of Xeen, with a controller. It was a little weird, but eventually I got to fine-tune it to my design, and it played like it played like just natural. I kind of liked it, so I decided to replicate this with the controller here. So I'm about to storm Castle Basinji, I think that's how it's pronounced. It's this castle out in the desert, which is full of werewolves. Had no idea werewolves slept on straw beds, but there you go. And right out of nowhere, hello, Mr. Werewolf. So Batanzi has an idea for a campaign he designed for a friend. You know, I wouldn't mind giving that a shot if it means cutting my teeth on these character and map editors. Now, one thing I did learn is that maps, at least for indoor maps and dungeon maps, they've got to be 32 by 32 in size, or smaller than that. That's the limit. And outdoor maps are in 16 by 16 sectors. Unless, of course, sectors can be added to the map. Now, if they can be added to the map, then that would be even better, because I can add more content. But essentially, it is a 6 by 4 grid, each with 16 by 16 block sectors. As you can see, if you're watching this stream for the first time, or at least in the first time in a week, this game kind of looks like D&D if it were in first person. And that's the kind of idea I had in mind in terms of making a Wormwick campaign for this. Because how awesome would that be to play a single-player version of Wormwick? Hello, Frankenstein, who has joined the chat. Hello, how's it going? Does any of these beds have anything of value? Why do I have the option to search them if there's nothing there? Aha! Someone dropped a medal. Now, before I move on, I need to rearrange a couple of things here because I forgot that I had in fact rearranged the party order. There we go. In case you were wondering who was who on this playthrough, just refer to the little aside over here. And for some reason, whenever I alt-tab, it thinks I'm still pressing and holding tab. So the tab just goes ape shit. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's a DOS box thing. A basement. I'll have to check that out in a moment. I wonder, are my spells good enough at this point to where I could just blow them away with fireballs? Actually, let me go ahead and use a Megavolt spell just to be sure. Oh, that's right, I'm standing outside the entrance. Yeah, I should probably mention that this castle is also the home of wizards. And I can't remember offhand what the quest was, but let me check my notes over here. Let's see. Scare of Imaging, no, that's not it. Holy Book of Elvenkind, nope. Destroy the Lair of the Ogres. I have to turn that one in. I've got it done, I just have to do it. Huh. I guess I forgot to talk to the guy that's outside the castle to where I have to do the quest here. Luckily, this game is non-linear. You can do the quest and then go to the quest giver for the reward, and sometimes he'll pretend like you haven't done the quest, and you can talk to him beforehand and get an understanding as to what the quest is beforehand. Then talk to him again, and oh, hey, you brought the thing back. I noticed that happened last week with the princess and her tiara, who wanted me to go kill a bunch of robbers who stole her diamond tiara. Okay. There is a reason I'm avoiding these scrolls. Now, all of these scrolls do have a benefit to reading them. Creepy. Anyway. Some of them have benefits, some of them do have benefits, but they'll do something nasty to you when you read them. As you will soon find out. Okay, who needs fire resistance? He's got a benefit of 7. Mios has 2. Okay, the first guy, the Trout. That's Mios' Trout, by the way. He's got 7. That's 2. What the Orc? 17. Wow. Meanwhile, I have a resistance of 41. How about Heka? She has 17. And Miss Young has 0. So we'll go ahead and give it to her. So yeah, reading them gives you 5,000 experience and whatever is attached to it. Now this one, it does give you the experience points, but as you can see, it does something nasty, like it gives you depression. In other words, it turns you into Spoonie. But tish. Scroll of electricity. Who needs electric resistance? I'm going to suspect it's Miss Young, but let's take a look at the rest anyway. Heka has 5. I have 7. Con for Sanity has 17. Mios has 2. And the Trout has 7. So Miss Young it is. And since we have another to read, I'll go ahead and give this one to Mios. Scroll of Weakness. Now, luckily, that one's a temporary problem. You can actually rest that one off, or you can just cast a Revitalize spell, and bam, there you go. Don't know what cures depression, though. Well, aside from a hooker. Just to make sure, Miss Young does have 10 protection against fire. So this time I will give the fire scroll to Mios. Now I could give this one to the Trout. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it to the Trout. Actually, no, I'll give this one to me, which makes me really weak. Then we'll give it to the next one. See, the reason why I'm saying give the Trout, give me the weakness spell, because some of the other ones actually kill you to where you can then cast a Raise Dead spell and fix that. Okay, where's the Revitalize spell? There you are. Scroll of Insanity. I'm not sure if Insanity will kill you, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and give it to the Trout. Scroll of Confusion. Okay, that one you can rest off. We'll give that to the Orc. We'll give that to Con for Sanity. Scroll of Depression. go ahead and give the depression one to the trout. He's insane and depressed. Oh dear. Okay, let's go ahead and set a beacon spell. Actually, I need to rest this off because I'm out of magic. Okay, now let's set the beacon. It helps to have at least one person who can cast Town Portal and at least one that can cast Lloyd's Beacon. But it does help if you have a ranger, because he can also cast Lloyd's Beacon, which allows you to set a beacon and return to it anytime you want. Which allows me to go back and forth instantly to and from a town to wherever I'm trying to raid.
Looking to train?
Let's see if anyone needs to be leveled up. Looks like we have a long way to go before that'll happen. By the way, let's look at our items. What did we get? We got Bronze Flail, the Bronze Naginata, a Warrior Brooch. Let's go ahead and give that to the trout as well. That will boost his might. Has a rating of fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and cure depression.
May we help you?
I'm guessing again this involves a hooker. Maybe, maybe not. Let's go ahead and sell off our excess equipment.
What do you want?
A poisonous ring! Oh, yes! Okay, I have a feeling I will not be needing any of these items, which do in fact cast spells. But we haven't been using them, so I guess there's no real point in having them. Let's go ahead and get rid of this insect repellent and the shrapnel and the energy blasts. Go ahead and save the light spell. It'll save one magic point, I suppose. Oh, we have a warrior belt. Go ahead and buy that. Incandescent gauntlets. Does anyone need gauntlets? Mios needs something other than standard gauntlets. So we'll go ahead and give him some incandescents. Meanwhile, Miss Young is missing a helmet. However, the brass helmet will actually do less good than not having a helmet. So I'm gonna have to skip that one, unfortunately. And it looks like we're good. Now, as for the warrior belt, that's, it's kind of a... Yeah. We want this guy to have some kind of accuracy to him, but at the same time, we want him to be strong. And we can't give it to the paladin because, well, actually, the clover belt... Yeah, let's go ahead and give him the marksman belt, and we'll give Mios the warrior belt so his might goes up. We want him to be able to smash things. That's important.
Where to? What do you want?
What does he have for sale? Nothing in the weapons department. Pure gauntlets, amber boots. Let's see if anyone needs amber boots. Looking at Mios. I think Mios needs some amber boots. And I think we're good there. Let's go ahead and warp back to River City and equip our new item. Everybody's got good sets of armor right there, which I like. And what time is it? It is currently 12:57 in game time. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep and
May we help you?
apply some buffs. The basement has tons and tons of scrolls. A huge chunk of them do a lot of harm than good. So I'm going to wait until after we're done clearing out the floor before I start reading some of these. And even then I might have to leave some behind. Thank you! He looked kind of cross-eyed there.
Oh, thank you. I once overheard the call eater say something about their wolf.
Their wolf. Their wolf. Is there a reference in that? Because there's a shit ton of references in this game. Scroll of Insanity. Scroll of Death. You read that, you die. Thank you for saving me! Scroll of Death. There's lots of boxes here. Uh-oh, there's danger, but there's benefits. Alright, let's save and find out what the hell this does. 5,000 experience. And a humongous zap of energy. Oh, that one was electricity. And that one knocked her ass out and broke her armor. Holy shit. Damn it, Hecka, quit dying. Please? Okay. I'm going to have to wear off all of our buffs and get back to River City.
What do you want?
Hecka, I don't know what to do with you. I mean, seriously,
May we help you?
every fucking time I ask you to do something, you break all your armor. So we just went through all of that for nothing. Unbelievable. Okay, I don't want to go through all that stupid fire again, so let's count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is very important, because if you teleport too far, you end up going somewhere where you don't want to go. Or the spell just doesn't work at all. So I have to go 5 squares to the east, and bam, right back to the intersection. Okay, we'll have Nayong cast Power Shield, and I will have Con for Sanity cast Protection from Elements, which is a very important spell to have. We want to protect against fire. As you can see, we got protection from fire. Yay! Kill Hecka, get a new one. It's a little late to do that now. ice door. Teleport 2 squares to the north, and bam, we're out of that corridor. Just for you guys. There, Heka's dead. And oh, we've got just too little spell points to raise her from the dead. So it raises her with 1 hit point. Scroll of Insanity, let's go ahead and give it to the Trout. Scroll of Death. I am the only one talking. Huh? But Tanzi, why are you the only one talking?
May we help you?
Silence spells. There are no silence spells in this game. Sadly. So we have cleared the dead there. We've cleared the first floor and the basement. Now it's time to move up. Uh-oh, we has wizards. Wizards and wizards. Is that even a word? Teach you to fire that magic shit at me. Okay, you. You are a goddamn liar. You, this guy nodding up here. Yeah, fuck you. I've read these stupid aging scrolls before. This scroll will age you 50 years. In fact, let me go ahead and save just to prove a point. Go ahead and... Yeah, you've been aged 25 years. This guy is now in his mid-40s. Whereas everybody here is still... The rest of them are still age 20. Reese, sadly, you can't keep up with a conversation. What conversation? That's kind of the point. What conversation? Get a mic and come on the mumble, man. So yeah, seriously, fuck that aging spell. Now this scroll of magic, that's a lot different. That's actually useful. Okay, Heka has no resistance against magic. We will fix this now. Yep, she now has a boost to her magic resistance. Oh, fuck you, aging scroll. I'm not reading you. You asshole. Aw, Batanzi has to go to work. I'm sorry, man. I admit I'm a little bit of a sadist. Ooh, that's a lot of wizards. Scroll of Intellect. That is important. We shall give you to Miss Young. This will come in handy much later. Scroll of Intellect. Yes. Scroll of Speed! We need someone to be faster. Okay, Young is 18. Heka 20. I have 16. Confer is 18. 19, 19. So it looks like the speed is going to me. Scroll of Speed now needs to go to someone else. 19, 18. Okay, it's either Mr. Young or Con for Sanity. Let's go ahead and give you to Mr. Young. Scroll of Personality is a no-brainer. That should go to Con for Sanity because Paladins need personality to boost their spell points. Oh, forgot about the fire pit. There's actually 2 paths to go up, to go here. Let's go ahead and take the closer one. What does that do? Scroll of Magic. Okay, who needs a magic boost? I believe you shall be going to Con for Sanity. Uh-oh. The cult leader. Scroll of energy. Who needs more energy resistance? Let's see. Mr. Young currently has 10. Heka has 18. I have 20. Con for Sanity has 0. Mios has 9. And the Trial has 7. So once again, Con for Sanity. Seven, 9. So this one's going to the Trout. Yay! The leader is dead. However, we have yet to pilfer the rest of the top floor. Stop! What is the password? There, wolf. I find it mildly ironic that my crossbows and missile attacks are a lot more effective than just outright bashing them with sharp sticks. When in doubt, just bash the fucking thing. Ow! Damn it, Heka, quit breaking your shit. Okay, we are more or less done with the castle, so there's no need for the buffs. However, now it's more of a question of who needs to be depressed. Scroll of Confusion. Scroll of Death. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill the Trout again. Rise from your grave. Scroll of Insanity. Who needs to be insane? I'll take the hit. Great, now I'm Spoony. Scroll of Confusion. $18.52. Looks like I need to take the next one. Insane, depressed, and confused. $18.52. Let's kill Miss Young this time. So we can give her an insanity scroll too. Haha! And finally the scroll of insight, which is actually the whole point of coming here. Okay, we'll go ahead and set the beacon and return to River City. And the hill, Sinner, hill!
May we help you?